them triceps is extra tricep right now. No.
You go like this. Welcome to another episode of Slide the Podcast. You got flex.
We on?
Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Yo, welcome to another episode of the Slide Thru Podcast. I forget what number this is. It's probably like one, or I feel like we're still in the one late 60s or something like that.
I think we're at 70
75?
Yeah.
170, 76?
176.
Yeah, I'm hella lit. I've been hitting this pen lately. The
Lately?
confetti. Yeah, the confetti cartridge. Shit's gas.
Don't taste like confetti. Does it taste like confetti?
Off the bat, Ronnie, or what, man?
Speak to him, Ronnie. Speak to him.
Man, listen, man. He got the flyest Bruce Lee fit right now, bro.
Yeah, I look like
That
Bruce
shit
Lee.
hard. Yeah, kind of reminds me of Bruce Lee.
Bro, those shoes. Where'd you get those shoes?
Um,
Don't tell me you made them, nigga.
well, I didn't make them. Someone in China had to make these, bro. But
Yeah, I wish the people seeing this video right here could see your shoes. I don't know if you wanna. I don't know if you want to take off a pair real quick and. Nah. You won't give them the sauce like that. You won't give them the sauce like that.
Yeah, it's still my swag. But I mean, look at that. The sweats. It's like
all right,
It's an art form.
it
It's an art
is.
form. It's an art form. I respect it. That's why it means so much to me. Like that's why
I want to be
that's
like
why I
Ronnie.
react a certain way, just because I'm like, that's just dope, because it's an art form expression. You know what I mean? So yeah. So speaking of more art, we're getting to our partnerships. Shout out to Definitely Eating. Make sure you log on to definitellyeating.com. Check out all the merchandise. You know what I mean? Hoodies, candles, lighters, everything. Just go check it out. You won't be disappointed. Another one you won't be disappointed with is Monterey Bay Creations.
You dream it, we create it.
That's
Just
right.
check out Ronnie Sweats.
Yeah.
That's a creation from his head.
Yeah. Not sure if you can see
brought
it.
into
Yeah.
reality. Can you see it on the camera?
I think it might be bright, but
You can see it. Well, kinda ish. Anyways, number one customer right here. He be coming out with some dope shit.
but don't give this to nobody else though.
No,
Just
no, no.
want you to know.
He comes in. You know, he says like, look, like this is just for me, so don't use it.
Don't
Or if
use
you
it.
do use it,
I will
if
call
you
my-
do use it, only you could use it. You said that with those letters, remember?
Or you will talk to my
did I?
lawyer.
You did.
Yeah, I think Ronnie got a lawyer on deck. You know
I'm
what I
sure
mean?
he does.
You got a fashion lawyer on deck.
A fashion lawyer.
Fuck.
Lawyer for the wrong reasons, bro.
I mean, is there any right reason to get a lawyer? I mean, there's
I
plenty.
mean, yeah,
Yeah.
some
it's
bread,
plenty. Yeah,
shit.
Yeah. You gotta look at the pros. You know what I mean? You gotta look at the positives.
Look at the positives, Ronnie.
Also, shout out to
You'll
Conglomerate
be the
by the
flyest nigga in
Sea.
jail, nigga.
ConglomeratelyTheSea.com. Make sure you check it out. You get the latest episodes there. They got some dope merchandise there as well.
I think you're supposed to turn off those lights.
No worries. Shout out to who else? Fish
Fish
House. Yeah, located in Watsonville. If you're ever out there in the area, stop by, get yourself some grub, and Fit and Fresh.
Fit and fresh.
Some
Tap
different
in,
grub,
get your
yeah.
meals. You know, it's a new year. Y'all slacking already.
It's already March.
It's already March. It
Better
is
march
already
into it.
March. It's crazy, man.
How's it
I
been
mean,
at your
this
gym?
year's going by fast, dude.
Yeah. I feel like. Do y'all feel like every year goes by quicker and quicker?
I felt that after high school, like,
Yeah.
just goes like this.
Just working 5 to 6 days a week. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Yeah. That's life. That's life. I feel
that's
I-
adulting.
Yeah, I feel like it's getting hotter though. I feel like the temperature just keeps bumping up a little bit, like from like the year before. I mean, because it
yeah.
is. Well, I guess it is scientifically proven that eventually the sun will explode. So the sun,
That's
I
supposed
feel
to
like,
die out.
or it dies out. Or I mean, well, I guess that's how it dies out. It explodes.
Okay.
So they say that the sun is just keep getting hotter and hotter, like little by little, but like eventually, like throughout many years, probably after humans, you know, it'll explode. That's what they tell me. in the fucking,
Who told you? Who told you?
Fucking documentary, bro. Documentary told me. What's his name? Neil deGrasse.
Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Yeah, Tyson.
What was that scientist dude everybody saw as a kid?
Bill Nye.
Bill Nye.
That was
He told me.
You know he was doing coke the entire time behind the set, right?
Was he?
I'm just playing. No,
I was like, what
Hey, he probably had the best coke. He probably knew every single element in that motherfucker.
He taught us how to make it
That's
lucky.
what, see, hey,
If you
he's,
pay attention,
hey,
he
he's the
shows you.
original Heisenberg.
For real,
Straight beaker tweaker, bro.
that's crazy.
Crazy.
Have you guys seen those those packets that Biden started distributing?
The-
I finally seen a video of it, and it comes with like a needle, a crack pipe, fucking what else did it fucking have in there?
It was a meme,
Some
right?
shit for like tobacco. No, it's like
It
a
was
legit
real?
little baggie, and it has all this shit in there
It's like a little first aid kick, but for like.
for like
Crack.
crackheads. Yeah.
Oh, like
that's
so.
what's up.
Well, so they won't like withdraw or something.
I mean, just so they got clean shit, and just so they're not sharing needles with each other. I guess.
Oh,
You know.
I mean,
just
they
'cause-
rather have him do it safely then.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess to what point, you know,
Shit.
there's only so much that will do.
I don't know how many he spent. I think either 53 or 83 like million on that, like or billion probably. When I
Could've
could have
just
gone
built-
to the schools, man.
could have built a facility for the homeless, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Nah, here, take this kit.
Just
Yeah,
go do
Go
some
back
safe
to where you came
crack.
from.
yeah, it's
Go
foul.
back to San Francisco.
Go back to San Francisco. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Well, should we talk about what happened last weekend,
What
man?
happened last
You know what I'm
weekend?
saying?
We
Yeah,
can
just-
recap. Start it off, Mickey. How
Yes.
was it for you? I mean, it was obviously, you know, you were the star of the night, and you're the
mean,
star
you didn't see
every
his
night.
face,
You
bro?
feel me? But I mean, how was it?
Man, I feel like it was a success. I had a good time, had a blast. You know what I mean? I wasn't really tripping on the amount of people, but I'm glad that a good, decent amount showed up. And, you know, this was private, like, invited, kind of like short notice in the way, too. So,
Exclusive.
yeah. So I just wanted to keep it, like, you know, kind of more relative than anything, you know what I mean? Like, really, really relative. So I'm glad that people came through. They had a good time. You know what I mean? We had a little Nintendo game session going on, the little basketball hoops or whatever, you know. You know what I mean? We had a bartender. You know, we have some. Yeah. We had someone who volunteered bartender, did an amazing job.
He's the only one that got fucked up.
I mean, our other bartender got faded and threw up, so we had another one who took over and
Stepped up.
yeah, she did a great job. And yeah, it was a cool time. We had the music blasting, you know, by the album time came out, played it, you know what I mean? I ended up performing it, wasn't expecting to really like kind of like, you know,
I know. I
rap
thought you were
along
just
with
gonna do
it.
like little first song.
but you know what I mean? I had you know what I mean, Tupac, man, all eyes on me, so I was just like, fuck it, you know what I mean? So I just went with whatever felt right at the moment. So
right.
so I'm I'm kind of glad you handed me the
I
microphone.
know. I seen you. No. I thought about it. I was there with the camera. I'm like, he's rapping. He needs a fucking mic. So I
Yeah.
came in here looking for him. Like here, and I've tied it together though.
Yeah, it did. It
I
did.
ain't gonna lie. Shout out to it's your cousin or ex cousin, the one that had the little old school videotape camera.
Videotape.
Carlita.
Carlita. Shout out to her.
Shout out to
I thought that
Carlita.
was a dope idea. It ran out of tape, but I got some pretty good shots. I want to take a look at that.
Nice. Yeah.
Very retro.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Ricky, for recording. Shout out to everybody who
Ricky.
came
Shout out to
through.
everybody showing
Yeah,
up.
man. Shout out to the people who, you know what I mean, who shouted me out, took a picture with me. You know what I mean? Like I got like a couple autographs. You know what I mean? One for the Seaside Marcus sweater and one for like one of those little poster papers. You know what I mean?
It was dope.
Another one on a titty.
Another one on the- you should have signed
There was none on
Rachel.
it, too.
Rachel got
She got
violated,
manhandled.
yo.
She
Yeah,
got
man.
manhandled.
Our mannequin Rachel, man, she did it again, man. She did.
Always
doesn't
providing
look-
the vibes.
She's
Who
always
was the
losing.
guy swinging her arm around? What the fuck was he swinging?
Yeah.
Or half her body? It was. I don't
Yeah,
know.
man. We had
It's her soulmate.
we had one of the guys dancing with the mannequin. It was lit, man. It was litty,
was
man. That's how you know it was
fucking
lit. Dancing with the mannequin at a party, it's lit no matter what. That's like almost bigger than, you know what I mean, rocking the lampshade over your head or something.
Bro, he made it seem like the mannequin was guiding him, bro. Like,
I didn't even see that live. I saw the video after, bro. That's
fam,
nuts.
yeah, he definitely danced before. That's what you could tell. That style too. That style. Yeah, he definitely danced.
For real. Big shout out to Five Windows Beer Company and
Yes.
California Seltzers, man. They're
Shout out
pretty
to-
much.
yeah. Shout out to Veronica.
They pretty much provided the seltzers and the beers that everybody was drinking. There's not one picture where there's not a beer in my hand from that.
Facts. The seltzers man, they disappeared.
We killed
Disappeared,
3
yeah.
cases
3 cases of
of
this,
both the
yeah.
beer and the
Mhm.
seltzers.
Yeah.
So big shout out to them, 5 Windows Beer Company and California Seltzer.
Yeah. That was the only beer that we had here, so I'm very glad about
Was like
that.
That
sponsorship.
really was.
Yeah, yeah. So if anybody wanted a beer, that's what the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? So I like shit like that. So
Yeah.
that was a big part of it. That was like a big accomplishment right there.
Yeah.
So it was cool. It was really dope. And yeah, man, it was just a good time overall. After the album played, good time overall.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't seen all of us that turned together in a minute.
I know we haven't seen Turn DJ in a minute.
Turn
Rare,
DJ.
huh?
You had to see it to believe it and experience
I
it,
know,
man.
I know.
I feel like just the vibe was just on a whole different level, man.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
dope.
Yeah, it was good seeing everybody, and we like actually got a group picture of all of us together in there. So I feel like that was like some history in the making.
That really was though.
Yeah.
When was the last time we took a big group picture like that?
I feel like early on when we took pictures right next to the
Oh,
the
right there,
plaza, right there, you know, as a group, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like the last time. That's back when I think Joel was still with us.
When Joe was still with us.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one time we met up by like the skate park for like.
Oh, that's right.
2 minutes just to
Fuck it.
find Drew. Oh shit, my bad.
Oh, but
But yeah.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, other, man, cool ass weekend. Good ass weekend.
It was a good vibe, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that came through. Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
everybody. Yo, not one spilled drink. Which
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
So y'all
Crazy.
invited to the next one. No drink spilled.
Yeah.
No one threw up on the floor here.
Hey man, you keep up this good behavior, man. You're
You're gonna get a gold star. You're gonna get a gold star.
You're gonna get a star by your name. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna make a chart. Invite.
Uh, yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
man.
Scores.
It was cool, man. So yeah, I'm glad everyone came through to celebrate my album with me. In the Midst of Chaos, right now, every single streaming service that is available, go download that, man. Yeah, shout out to Boza, the producer. Shout out to Chewbox for the cover and the cover art. Shout out to Stevie C for hopping on the track with me, and shout out to Hank to hopping on the track with me. So, and also shout out to my homegirl Angelica for that in the Midst of Chaos intro. Yeah, everything just went perfect. I'm really proud about that project.
That was an amazing night. Nothing was
Yeah.
weird. Nothing fell out of place.
Mm-hmm.
Feel real comfortable, you know, and like
It was a good time.
it
Good
was a
vibes.
good time.
It
Good
wasn't.
vibes.
Yeah. I didn't have like a feeling of like, oh shit, I should double check on these people, or I gotta beware of
Of
these
what's going
or
on,
what's
yeah.
going on just in case. So I'm glad there's none of that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
You guys heard the album though? Outside of it?
I heard it before we came,
Yeah.
and then I heard you slap it there. I gotta hear it again.
Great shit, bro.
Thank you. Any particular songs, lines? Let me know.
Bro, I gotta go ahead and
Yeah.
dissect it again.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not gonna lie,
Feel
I
free to
heard
sing.
it that Friday at work, and then I heard it that night.
Mm.
But you saw what went on that night, bro.
you see me, fam. You see me. I was doing my thing. You know what I mean?
But from what I heard at work, bro, the shit was great. But like, I just keep this shit on shuffle.
Oh, okay.
So,
So it mixes up.
Yeah, for sure. Yes. So anyway,
how long did it take you to record all that?
I want to say pretty quick. Honestly, I've been having that one in the vault for like a cool last minute. It was just more about the strategy wise of releasing it and like the ideas of like going about it. Cause like making songs is, you know what I mean, is easy. You know what I mean? You can make song after song after song. Now that you have a good collection, and now you need to name it something. You know, you need to have it covered, but the cover also needs to make sense with it now. So it's those details that kind of get tricky, and I feel like
The
that's
presentation.
the
type deal.
presentations. Yeah, the presentations. What you're gonna say about it? What does it all mean? Like, how does it come full circle? You know, so that's more of the part that I have to spend more time with, is how to like, or how do I present it to the world now? Like, fuck, you know. So yeah, so those are the parts that take more thinking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this was done before the chaos.
Before, yeah, this was actually done before Calm Before the Chaos. so with those little 4 EP, like I already had that shit ready. So yeah, so I basically got another one ready too. But yeah,
Okay.
you know what I mean, that's gonna be later on, man. You know what I'm
Only
saying?
time will
You know
tell,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Tie it
Time will
together,
tell.
Gotta let
this one breathe, gotta let this one
Let it
breathe.
breathe. You know what I mean? Sometimes I don't want to let them breathe. You know what I mean?
Shit.
So yeah.
That's crazy, man. So everybody be on the lookout for the next one.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
download
man.
this one. You already know it's music video mode now, so gotta get these videos out.
You got some already recorded, or
I don't at all. So
what do you plan on recording for first?
my favorite one, honestly, is Bruce Wayne Bugatti. Cause that shit is just so fucking grimy, and I love the song title. Cause like Bruce Wayne Bugatti, that's just like some fly shit right there. You know what I mean? It just reminds me of the scene of the Dark Knight with Bruce Wayne. I'm not even sure if it's a Bugatti, but fuck it, you know, it just sounds dope. But he was just like in a clean ass, dark ass whip, and I felt like that beat kind of captured that kind of scene, that kind of
Okay.
look. So yeah, so that's definitely one of them that has.
It didn't click till you said that Dark Knight.
Yeah, the
name. I
Dark
was like,
Knight, huh?
like, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
I was thinking
because it's a
like
dark
Bruce-
beat, so it's kind of like
Yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Knight like beat, but like involves some Bruce Wayne in there, some Batman in there. I'm a big Batman fan. I'm gonna see if I could watch
Being a Batman fan, and this little side note.
in this society.
So this
it's
is
not
side,
easy.
this is side
That's
note.
what you were about to say.
They, no,
It's not
they
easy being a
change it.
Batman fan.
Every time they make a new Batman movie, they change it, right? What are your thoughts on that?
Like
It's
a
never
dual-
been the same guy doing multiple movies.
Well, Batman has been created like a long time ago, so eventually there's gonna be like a new guy. There's gonna be the new dude. You know what I mean? But honestly, the one I grew up watching was the 1989 one. I think the Michael Keaton one with Jack Nicholson as the Joker. Like, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. You know what I mean? That's like a classic ass fucking movie. That's like classic Batman right there. But The Dark Knight, I would probably say, is one of the best movies of all time, though. Like, just cinematically, though.
I mean, it's dope. It's up on Netflix, by the way, too.
Yeah, it's on Netflix right now because they're trying to get people hyped up for this new one, which I'm excited to see. I think I might have to see it as soon as it comes out. Like,
Do you think it? Like the first thing I heard about it was like it's 3 hours and something long or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
because at the same time, when it comes to those movies, it's like you're gonna expect a good amount of time, kind of like the Marvel's Endgame or whatever it was. The
Yeah.
when people knew this is the last movie, so you're kind of expecting to sit down for a long
Wow.
time. You know what I mean?
3 hours though, that's a long ass time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like that Marvel one was almost 4 hours, right?
It's
Oh,
like
was
2.5,
Oh,
but
it's
it
two
was
and a
like there was
half?
like two
Oh.
parts. You know what I mean? So
Oh.
it was like
Yeah.
essentially it was like a
Yeah.
5-hour movie, but
They
Yeah.
split it.
I don't know. I think Marvel makes better movies, but I do want to. I seen the trailer and the
Trailer
shit
looks lit, right?
This shit looks crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's with homie from the fucking vampire. No, not the Vampire Diaries. Fucking.
I'm so glad you don't even know the name like off the bat. Like, I'm proud of you.
fucking
Like
Twilight.
I'm
He
proud
said
of you.
Vampire Diaries.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the guy
I'm
from
saying
Twilight's
older 90s
in it?
babies. You know what I'm saying?
Or is he Batman?
What?
The
He's
guy from
Batman, I
Twilight's
think. Yeah,
Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one, the wolf dude or the other dude?
The pale guy, the vampire.
The vampire guy.
Vampire dude. Yeah. At first, I was skeptical. I was like, "What him? Like, what? If anything, I see him as the Joker because he's kind of like palish, you know."
Yeah.
But after seeing the trailer, I was like, "Man,
Did he make his voice like this?
kinda." Yeah. So it just kind of looks like more like a London vibe to me. Like if Batman was from London or something.
Where is Batman from?
Gotham?
Gotham City.
But Gotham is kind of like a New York like they kind of like make it look like New Yorkish. Yeah. So I'm excited for the new movie coming out. I'm gonna try to check that out. How about y'all? Y'all don't really.
I mean, I'm not a big Batman. Oh, or even Spider-Man. All the newer movies, like I like the old Spider-Man when they had Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 with the same actor.
Toby.
Yeah, I think those would be the best ones. I don't.
But have you seen the new ones?
I've seen parts of it. I can't
No,
get
so
into them.
Or you still haven't
can't
seen the
judge it.
latest Spider-Man?
The multi-universe
Yeah.
one? No. I mean, I tried, but
Damn, you already got spoiled. That shit wasn't even.
I tried so.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, you just
I
got
couldn't get
spoiled
into
by
it. I
that
couldn't
fucking-
get into it.
I feel it.
I was driving downtown.
Santa Cruz.
No, just right here.
They have a drive?
No, I said I was driving by downtown.
Oh, okay.
I think it was like on Saturday or Sunday. I think it was Saturday. I seen a big ass tour bus with Steve-O's fucking fat ass face on it. You know what I mean?
See, I didn't even know that was this weekend.
I think someone else mentioned that they saw the tour bus as well.
And then it reminded me like, oh, he's having this little fucking show right here. I mean, it was
I don't
crazy
know,
just
man.
to see the tour bus. I was like, oh shit.
What
Have
do
you guys heard anything about it? I didn't hear nothing about it.
I heard he's just gonna show like stuff that he did that is like unreleased. So it's like some exclusive like material.
Yeah.
Which who knows what he does, but I don't know. I've asked like someone who's like watched Jackass, and he just said that there's like a lot of penis in the movie. So heads up, you know what I mean?
I mean, I seen Jackass Forever the other night.
How was
It wasn't too bad. It didn't have a lot of dicks.
It wasn't
and
too
balls and
bad.
shit.
Oh,
That's what I mean by
Okay.
that. But ultimately, it was pretty funny.
I mean, like if you were just watching the movie and you know what I mean, it is what it is. All right, but then I guess my friend was just telling me like, you know, it was just way too much. He was just like, wow, this is a lot. Like, all right, it's not going away. Still
Yeah.
there, still there, still there.
I was like, bro, I get it, but all the time, bro.
all the
like,
time, yeah. So I was just like, yeah.
I mean, it's a specific type of crowd, I would think.
Oh, that's what I hear. Like Euphoria is like. Anybody ever seen that shit? Nobody seen that shit.
What is it?
No.
Euphoria?
You're not giving in.
I've
I'm
heard
not-
about it, but they said someone died on there or some shit.
I'm not giving in, dude.
What is it?
Nah, yeah, me neither. It's just a show that's popular
Same
right
shit with Game
now.
of Thrones. Never gave in.
Never
Not
gave
doing
I've
it.
never watched Game of Thrones.
I'm not doing
I
it.
couldn't even get into the zombie one. The
Walking Dead.
The
Walking Dead. I couldn't
I
even
gave
get
that
into
shit
that.
like three seasons, and then
No.
I was like, man.
I tried the first 2 episodes and I couldn't.
Carl,
I
Carl.
ain't gonna lie. The ones I did cave into was the 100s.
What was that?
It's like about the human race blowing up here, pretty much World War III, where we're going through. It's too radiant. No one can live here. Radiation's killing everybody. So
Oh,
they go
shit.
into space for like 200 years. And then
shit.
eventually they send some kids down who were troublemakers to see if the Earth is livable again. And then they go through this whole fucking...
Did you guys see that
journey.
movie? Don't Look Up.
I didn't finish it.
I didn't finish it because I got mad. I
Why?
got fucking mad. I don't know. What's his name? Jonah Hill. He just made me mad.
Bro,
He made
that
me fucking
motherfucker
mad.
was getting me so angry, and then I was like, bro, he's just acting, bro. But I had to tell myself to relax, bro. It was like, what a fucking prick, bro.
Hey, you was holding yourself back, like, oh.
That was a good movie.
You
But
finished
that-
You
it?
finished
Yeah,
it?
it was a good movie.
I didn't
But
finish
that-
it.
I didn't.
But I
you got me too mad, dude.
1000% agree with you with Jonah Hill, where I was like, this piece of shit, bro.
I was
See, I
getting,
think I
I was
missed that
getting
part.
lit.
I stopped watching it when he was barely coming into the scene. With
Yeah.
the- they're like
that's
in the-
early.
Really? That's like, I mean, I was. It's like
Yeah,
I'm going to bed.
I was getting lit, right? I was high. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch a movie, you know, right before I go to sleep. So I'm watching this movie. I was like, fuck it, it's the new popular one just came out. I'm watching it. I'm like, all right. Next thing you know, I mean, I just feel like my high is going away, and, and I'm just getting mad.
You just get angry,
I'm
nigga.
just getting a little mad, like my, you know what I mean? Like I'm getting triggered over here.
Man, you gotta pop a CBD, bro. You
Is
gotta
it
pop a
spoiler
CBD
alert if
real
you say
quick.
what he did?
Wait, what?
Is it a spoiler alert if you say what Jonah Hill was doing in the movie that ticked you off?
No, he's just being a fucking arrogant piece of shit, like asshole, bro. He's just a
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah,
But like,
but he was doing a
yeah, you
really
gotta-
good job at it.
yeah,
So
like,
salute to
su-
Jonah
the-
Hill.
super
It's
passive
natural.
aggressive, like super
Yeah,
passive aggressive.
Good work, man. Good
What's
work.
y'all go-to fucking movie to watch when you're lit?
I mean, I wouldn't say about lit, but I like animation movies. Like, I watched Madagascar like 3 times. Like, this
Is that your
past
top
month.
animation movie though?
I don't think so, but if it's animated, I'll watch it.
Y'all ever watch Rango?
Rango?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just hilarious.
That's
bro.
just fucking funny, dude.
When I'm lit, my go-to is usually Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty, dude. Yeah. Yeah, them like the jokes and the shit that Rick says is
Yeah.
wow. It's like super smart and it's like, well, but it's fucking funny at the same time.
No movies.
Movies, nah, I'm more of a show guy, honestly.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I like to binge, you know.
Mm.
Have you seen Gentrified, but it's supposed to be like gentrification, but it's gentified?
No.
It's like this Spanish base, how kind of what happened in Seaside. People are coming in with money, trying to buy out the block, and then they're kicking everybody that's been there for years out.
Oh damn.
It's
Oh,
pretty
they-
dope. Check it out.
I think I seen like the trailer.
Gentrified.
Like they have a restaurant or something. Like,
Yeah. They have a restaurant. That's pretty dope.
Hmm.
So that was a cool show.
Bro, like I think I seen an episode or two. The things about those shows like that is I don't like the way they're shot. It makes me feel like it's like very Disney. You remember like watching Disney shows back in the day, how like they were shot. That's what it takes me back to. Like,
Or like a sitcom.
yeah, but like not. But you know how like Disney sitcoms were. They were like more like
It did not look good to the eye. Well, to my eyes at least, because I was more of a Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
Nickelodeon.
I was more
it just
a
looked like they
Nickelodeon
went
kid.
to IKEA and shot it. You know what I mean?
For some reason, man, they had to be using different cameras
But then I think that's the look. They're going with something rustic. They're not trying to go like cinema type shit.
because
you know?
because Drake and Josh all day, fucking
Okay, I
iCar.
see what you mean. Now
I
they
mean,
said Drake and Josh.
iCarly.
Yeah, okay. I
It
see
was
what
like
you
a
mean.
different
They do the-
quality. I think it was like split screen. I think that's what it was back in the day. Like it wasn't widescreen. It was like this way instead. So it was just like a different feel to it, like a different like.
I think
what
he's
I mean?
talking about like the
Different
scenes.
look,
Like it's
yeah.
it's like a scene and it's a cut, then it's a scene, then it's a cut.
Oh.
Like
They make it so obvious that like it's just 3 walls and then right behind is just nothing but cameras.
Nothing else, right? Or like lighting and effects. Yeah, studios. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, man, let's should we move on to the topics?
we can
move on to the war.
Shit.
To the war.
War.
Russia is invading
So
Ukraine.
when did this happen? Has it been a week yet?
I want to say it's probably been a week.
6 days.
Yeah.
So
yeah, 'cause
close
I remember.
to a week.
Yeah, I remember hearing this like last weekend. First, yeah.
When did the invasion start?
Wednesday? On
Was it-
Wednesday.
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
was it Wednesday? You're right. You're
Uh-huh.
right.
Yeah, bro, that shit was scary, man. So first and foremost, prayers to the people in
Prayers to
Ukraine. You know what I mean?
man. You gotta. I mean,
yeah.
I've been watching this. I remember I was on it. Now they're kind of trying to make it fade away. They're not posting as much stuff about it. But I mean, just the fact that like athletes miss Ukraine, like their people, they're trying to make it seem, that the people are there to stay. Like the president, he didn't leave. He's like, I'm here to fight with my people, so they're showing them they're united and they're strong, but
Yeah.
it shows both sides. Russia, I mean, everybody has their own beliefs. I'm not here to knock nobody. It's
Yeah,
fucked
bro.
up. But
It is fucked up. 'Cause I feel like this should be the last resort to anything. Like, what the fuck, really? Like,
But I mean, think about it. There's really hasn't been peace. Like the United States have been in wars for years.
Forever, dude.
Like for years, dude. Like there's not been one period in my life where I can remember where they haven't been at war.
yeah.
Bro, this shit's just making all the headlines right now, but it doesn't mean that there wasn't other wars going on like
True.
before this shit happened, bro.
This
I
is
mean,
just so
there's-
happens.
The U.S. it was still in other places.
Yeah.
And they still
The
are
big-
in other
Yeah,
places
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
shit up. But
Yeah.
it's not a big thing because there wasn't, I guess, no militia or they weren't saying there's
Right.
terrorists. But I mean,
Propaganda, whatever.
they're trying to make Putin seem like the bad guy.
You don't think he's the bad guy?
I mean, to me, there's two stories, I guess.
I
Two
really don't.
sides.
I don't think I'm educated enough to speak on this, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
I don't want
stop.
to say something. I'm like, oh,
I better
shit.
stop myself. Yeah, you're right. I'm just speaking based on what I think. Like, to
Like-
each their own. If you feel like you're right, by all means, you gotta do whatever the fuck you think is right.
yeah. I mean, I don't know how his personality would be like.
I mean, you seen him working out at the gym though.
Homie got my middle name, bro.
like what kind of sense of humor would he have? But yeah, I
But-
mean, I don't know, man. War.
I mean, it's
war
a sad
sucks.
thing. War is obviously sad.
Yeah, man.
But
Thoughts and prayers to all the troops going out there as well.
yeah, first thing I did was hit up my homeboys, all the ones that are in the army. I'm like, I hope you're not
Mm-hmm.
getting sent out there. Like, that's not even a war yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, so we got troops going out there already?
They've been sent out there. People are getting deployed. People on high alert. Basically, from my understanding, is like Ukraine is not part of NATO, but they're neighboring with NATO countries, and Putin say he might attack NATO association countries, and I guess if that happens, then we're at war because NATO's one whole gang of different countries.
So whenever there's war in the world, U.S. always involves himself.
If
Basically, they're like the peacekeepers.
Yeah, because we don't really hear much about
or the freedom.
other countries. Like if there's a war going out somewhere, we don't hear about like, oh, there's a war going out there. Let's go out there. You don't hear that from other countries. It's usually like,
I guess being like a superpower,
Yeah.
I guess it kind of
Yeah.
lands on the U.S. I guess.
I mean, I don't have much knowledge whenever it comes down to things like this. Like I'm not in the military. I don't find the military interesting. Like I'm not interested in it.
Yeah.
Don't know what the fucking all ribbons mean or anything like that. But yeah.
But I mean, all these people are acting up against what's going on now. But what about when they invaded like Pakistan and they invaded Iran and Afghanistan. Like no one really was saying, "Oh, we're gonna cut ties with them. We're gonna do this with them." You know, like Apple stopped selling their products, Adidas stopped selling their products. Like, no one did that for Pakistan and Iran and all those Middle Eastern states. So it's just, I don't know. I feel like media trying to direct attention or trying to have us.
Do you feel like they
something.
be showing us like the real shit going on in the world, or you feel like they're just throwing like just one of them so that they keep multiple other shit underneath the
I mean,
tub?
that's
what
what
do you
happened
mean?
when that dude killed the black people. That what's his name? I forget his. That he had his assault rifle. He was like going on TV show. He's starting his own.
The kid?
Oh, the kid.
The kid, I forget his name. I don't even know his
Uh,
name.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
I think so. That guy. So basically, while his trial was going on, there was so much like all the political people that were fucking getting indicted for like child trafficking, like child pornography and all this shit. Like
Damn.
this whole ring of higher end, like, but the media was shining on that fucking
Yeah,
case.
on
you
that.
know?
Yeah.
So who knows? They
Yeah, they
might
be
be
doing
hiding something. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know.
Well, you know, the news is only gonna show us what they want to show us, bro.
It's been one sided
Or
for the
like,
longest.
or what's approved. Or what's approved to show us.
What's approved to show us? Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, just I was fucking. My bad. I lost my train of thought.
Ronnie, no, it's just Ronnie holding his microphone upside down.
Nah,
It's
but like
just very.
apparently, like,
That's hard.
like
Dude, this guy's killing me.
Güey, espérate que llegues a tu casa, güey.
BET backroom.
Whoever the assessor of what the fuck is it called? Basically, a country's gonna decide why they're on both sides. They're pretty much killing innocent people or aiming their missiles towards like innocent facilities. And basically, they stated that it was from both sides. They're gonna see into it from both sides because they're both sides are doing fucked up stuff. But all we see here in the United States is Russia's doing bad things, which I'm not saying they're not.
Yeah.
But it's so much like one-sided.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
it's just so easy to like play something for, honestly, us. And they're constantly showing us bad image from this region.
Yeah,
Constantly that like, and people are just too lazy to do their own research. Their attention span is so much shorter, so they see it, they understand what's going on, they comprehend, and then they make the slightest, easiest opinion about it whatsoever, and then move on. And then when it gets reminded, all they have to say is that little slight, no effort opinion that they created in their head to say, and that's all they say. So a lot of people's opinions about certain topics don't hold much weight.
and that's the worst part, bro, because you don't even believe the actual news, but people go ahead and go on IG and think that's the actual news and go ahead and make their opinion off that shit. And it's like, yo, you ain't even paying attention to the news, but you think that IG is the actual fucking news. Like, a lot of that shit is bullshit. Like, a lot of the videos that's been posted, a lot of the stories have been posted, like, oh, this is actually from, like, this video's like 2-3 years ago. Like, this isn't even recent, but they're just using all type of different things just to go ahead and be like, oh, look what's going on.
Like
And
images,
a lot of it's true, but a lot of it's some bullshit as well,
Yeah.
man.
It
It's
just,
Well, they have that video of some plane. I forgot what they called it, but it ended up being fake. It was like from
The
a
ghost,
video
of,
game.
the ghost
of something.
of Kyiv, the ghost of Kyiv or something. Like, oh, this guy's been taking down so many of the Russians' jets or something. It was fake, bruh. That shit was a great story, bro. I was like, man, that sounds like someone you want to root for. And it's like, yo,
Right?
it's not even real.
It is fake. That's crazy.
it's a TV show. But yeah. Should we move on then? Or we'll just hope that, we'll just hope shit
hopefully
don't get worse than what it already
It
is.
is. If it came down to it, you guys think like we're gonna go to war?
Maybe, but it also depends on, bro, because who knows how long this is gonna get, or how long is this gonna happen?
Yeah.
Didn't we enter like World War I like 3 years after the shit was going on? Like, it wasn't immediate, you know what I mean? Like,
You're right. It
We-
wasn't until
we-
they attacked somebody or
Yeah,
us. Was it
yeah.
us when they did the bombing in Pearl Harbor? Or was that World War II?
I don't know if that was 1 or 2.
I want to say that was one, because that's when they put the atomic bomb in Hiroshima or something like that.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm not the best with my history or with my social studies. You know what I mean? But
You could definitely tell who was fucking around during history class.
Point being is that I hope we don't go
see.
into
see.
so many people predict a nuclear war. So many people predict like the world's gonna end like this, and it's like literally like right there. Like
Yeah.
Russia said, like if you guys fuck up, there's no other way. They're shooting nuclear missiles.
But Russia has no other choice now, bro.
But that's
I
just
think they
what's-
thought they were like it was gonna easy to take over Ukraine, bro, and they're realizing it was not as easy as we thought it was gonna be.
Power of social media.
Power of social media.
Someone said, someone dig up Putin's old tweets or something. Some comedian.
That's crazy.
Speaking of comedians,
Speaking of comedians, we had one in Salinas.
Can you pull up the clip, bro?
She said that she came here with what's his name? The one that was here on her.
Something Esparza?
Oh, Felipe?
Felipe Esparza.
oh, was she an opener?
I think so. They had a guy that kept going. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
You were there?
I went to the one here in Monterey. Yeah, I didn't go to the
And
one
you
in
saw
Salinas.
her?
No, I didn't see her. It was like two dudes, and then she was in the one in Salinas. I guess he had.
Did you send it to the business one? Or, damn,
No,
we
it's
sent
like,
so much stuff. It's
Bro,
okay.
we do send hella shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Shut up.
I think you passed it.
Well, you got it on your phone, right? Can you want to just play the audio? from it?
You passed it again.
I think I'm gonna just resend it.
Slow down. Oh yeah, just resend it.
I just sent it.
I think it's that one.
Just, like, refresh.
Look at June, man. June, what you
Look at
doing?
him go. Look at him go. Working that.
There you go.
There you go.
in Salinas. And
See if we could hear it.
We were in a theater. There were like 800 people there. Everyone got fucking wasted before the show. 4 people threw up in the audience. One woman got dragged out of the theater in her chair because she was throwing up on herself. Somebody
Yeah.
got jumped in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then somebody tried to fight one of the other comics on the show. And that was pretty much how Salinas went.
Yes.
Yeah. I got on stage and people kept going. Actually, this is true.
This is you can mute that. Yeah, this is off the Instagram account, Selena's Fool. Selena's Fool.
Mhm.
So yeah, so if you guys want to check out that little clip that we're talking about, go check that out.
Look at that comment.
He was like, yeah.
Saver.
About that.
So I guess the comedian didn't. Well, she had a.
I guess she didn't have
not so much of a
pleasant
good time.
experience,
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can't really judge a city like off like your
One
first
person's experience.
one
yeah.
person's experience. You know,
I mean-
because for all we know, Felipe could have been killing that shit just because.
And he probably would have had a great time.
And
bro.
probably would have had a great time. He probably killed it. He
Yeah.
probably killed it.
I'm sure he did. I'm think she's more so like in the experience, like all the
Yeah.
events that happened that night. I don't think specifically when
'Cause-
she was on there. But I mean, people were fucked up here at the Monterey
Yeah.
one too. I was fucked up.
Yeah, I mean,
You could go there, take fucking 4 drinks, and fucking like you could get whatever you wanted, pretty much.
and just how like there's so many different styles of music. There's so many different styles of comedy. Felipe's comedy is probably not the same as hers. Her
Could be.
comedy probably translates to a different
Demographic.
Just say it. Just say it.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just say it. I'm not gonna say it, but we all know because we all know it's obvious.
Everybody
He was
knows.
like, the wind's blowing white.
Yeah, so who knows? What was
I mean,
forgot
I
where
don't think
was
she's
going.
doing her opinion on the whole show. She's just like saying everything that happened during the show. But
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, she
yeah,
wrong.
I mean,
Unfortunately, they're like her fans that do follow her though, and like and really
Yeah.
ride for her. I'm like, oh well, no,
Yeah.
they just are gonna
Yeah.
believe her word for it. You know? What I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, but I mean, like, Selena's already has a bad rep, bro. Like, there's people from different states that know Selena's. Like,
You should
don't
kinda
go to
already know
Yeah,
what to
but have
expect.
you been to El Charrito, bro? Have you had a burrito?
It's fire, yeah.
The
They're
flour
about, to put one, they're about to
tortillas?
put one downtown.
Ooh.
Where Lollapaloozas used to be at.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a wrap for
You
y'all
You think it's
now.
gonna be
Yeah.
the same though?
It's a wrap for
Well, it's the
y'all
same
now.
owners.
I know, but
It's
fucking,
literally the same rap.
Like the crab bucket from Selena's is still way better. My girl said she had bad experience with the crab bucket they opened at Seaside.
Yeah, me too. Shit was hard to order.
Yeah,
Yeah, shit was weird.
see
you
what
would
I mean?
you would think the crab bucket in Seaside would be better than the one in Salinas, just because we're by the ocean. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think some more. They've been around. That's where it started. But new management, new managers, new people, new cooks, and it's like they just said it was like it just sucked. She said it sucks. Like fuck that. I'm going back to the Seaside one. I'd rather drive to Salinas and go eat out there. But you said you had a bad, like it wasn't that good either here in Seaside.
Well, not. I never even got. Not food wise, but just like kind of like, just the way they had it like set up wise. I mean, I guess it was still. we're still in the pandemic, so I don't know. So I guess you're supposed to order off your phone menu or some type of thing, and then we ordered like a long time ago. We waited like almost an hour. We're like, "Yo, what's up?" And then I guess the order never went through or somehow. I guess you gotta jump through certain loops. So it was just that. I mean, that was only like my experience with it. So I'll have to give it another shot and actually try the food. Yeah, I had left and didn't eat.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
See,
I
that's
was like,
crazy.
yeah. So I'm just like,
But I mean,
that's
they want
kinda
you to
weird.
order from your phone when your hands are gonna be full of fucking shit. Like,
right. Come on, full of shit. Full of lobster shit.
Digging my hands in this bag full of shit, yo.
Just fingering the crab right there.
You like crab?
Oh yeah, lobster,
You like crab?
mussels.
It's really fucking good. I hate getting messy though, bro.
I understand.
Yeah.
It should be like underneath your fingernails after sometimes,
Bruh,
bro.
like-
Give me the
like-
gloves, bro.
bro,
It's
like-
supposed to
like-
fucking
lemon.
bro,
gloves.
like
They
you
give you
low key,
gloves?
I'll take my own gloves, bro. Fuck it.
bro. You look, you gotta like eat shirtless.
Yeah.
You look, you gotta eat shirtless.
They give you a
dog.
bib.
It'll make you
Nah,
want to
bro, that-
shave your whole facial hair off, like
yes,
after, bro.
that yes.
Bro, you ever
That-
had the whole shebang on your
Oh, bro.
You ever had the whole shebang on your beard?
The pussy juice washes off quicker, bro, than that shit, bro.
You're supposed to use lemons, tips, slide the
No, you're
bucket
not. On
tips.
your face?
No, lemon on your fingers to get rid of the
Oh.
fishy smell.
Like
But
you
I'm
do your
gonna
face.
assume on your face too. I'm gonna assume on your face.
But yeah, I don't know who this comedian is.
I still don't know.
I'm
It's-
sorry you had such experience and a bad experience in the 8-1 mess, but I mean, come back again.
I wouldn't
I'm
call
pretty
it
sure
bad
it'll be better.
experience, just an experience.
Just an experience, and plus, when you're a comedian and you're trying to like make your name out there, you're gonna come across hecklers, drunk people.
Yeah.
You're gonna come across all that. So
Maybe just trying to have a good time, miss.
It's a
Yeah.
I mean, shit. You go to a comedy show. What are you doing? They're not
But
selling food. They're
See,
selling
and
only
that-
alcohol.
And that's the thing too. She's like pointing out all these like I guess flaws. Well, then turn them into jokes. Start clowning on the fucking crowd itself.
But also notice she didn't mention not one thing about her being on stage. But also, look, this is just a clip.
Oh.
So I haven't even seen the whole
Yeah,
thing. So
yeah.
maybe
Haven't seen
we're
the
like
whole
really
thing.
taking this shit out of context. Maybe we're
Maybe.
one of those people right now. Is like, yo,
Yeah.
well, look at her talking shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
Fuck,
maybe.
what
we're
if
one
after
of
the-
those? Fuck.
what if after the shit she was like, but honestly, like at the end
But
of the
honestly,
day,
I love
had
Salinas
a
with all
great
my
time,
heart.
yeah.
And
And
we're
honestly,
talking
those guys
shit.
who
Yeah.
whistled at me wasn't really rude after all. They're extra nice guys. Everything worked out planned. So if you guys want to edit this clip, make sure you get this part too, and then you get that part.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's something. Yeah, that's something they would do. But speaking of Salinas,
Oh yeah, man.
Dan, a policeman lost his life in Salinas.
I know everybody's
Yeah.
pro defund the police, but at the end of the day, their fathers, their
Yeah.
brothers, their
You got
sons,
family.
you know, like they're actually putting their neck on the line, and
Yeah.
this is something that they don't see too often, but this is
Yeah.
enough to be like, this is definitely there.
Yeah, I mean
I don't
that's
think everybody's pro defund the police, bro. Like, a lot of them aren't dicks. It's just unfortunate that when you get pulled over, you just come across the fucking pieces of shit. They are fucking cops.
yeah.
A lot of them aren't like that.
Yeah.
I ain't
You know
gonna
what
lie,
mean?
my last experience with the police, it was a good experience.
I mean, yeah, that, and if you got like some double D's, bro, you're good, bro. You know, shit, because I can tell you, I've witnessed it too many times where they let the girl go, and I was like, oh, really? This would have been like my.
Does it make you want to get a pair of double D's? man?
I'm about to transition, bro.
Just the D's though.
Well, hold on, officer. I'm putting my wig on.
No, I just have D's on you. Just have
Like,
D's.
hold up.
But-
Fucking
you know why I pull? You know, what? My bad. You carry on.
No, but on the serious matter, man, rest in peace to that
Yeah.
officer, man.
Yeah, rest in
I think
peace.
it's dope that they put his patrol car like in the front of the police station in Salinas, and you just see a crowd, people just coming over and paying the respects,
paying
pretty
respect,
much. Yeah.
That's the worst part. Where it's like, yo, the majority of these things are just regular fucking traffic stops, bro.
Yeah, that's scary.
And it's just like, yo, like,
That's a scary ass job. Like, you know what I mean? Like who gets that job and doesn't come out with PTSD? You know what I mean?
I mean, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's a scary job. So yeah. So rest in peace, man. Prayers and condolences.
condolences to the family.
Yeah.
That's
Uh,
crazy,
yeah.
man.
Should move on to my topic. my topic.
Your topic?
My topic that I wanted to talk to y'all
All right,
about.
fill me in on this shit, bro. Cause
So what
Alright,
is
let's-
it?
I know of Slaughterhouse, and I used to listen to them. I didn't think there was like even they even existed at this moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what Slaughterhouse is a group of 4 artists: Joe Budden, Joel Ortiz, Crooked Eye, and Royce the Fine Nine.
Is his eye really crooked? Side note.
Nah, but I
Okay.
think he goes by King Cricket now.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, King Crooked. My bad. Crooked. Yeah. So it all started like about 10 years ago. They formed a group together. They were pretty well known on their own, but they formed a group, got together. They made some dope ass mixtapes. They were killing beats, killing shit. You know what I mean? They were like one of the dopest, best groups like out there.
For
It's a rap
crazy
group.
lyricists.
It's not like
Yeah.
a battle league. I was thinking
No.
like a battle league.
No, it wasn't a battle. You know, it's a rap group. It's a rap group of 4 dudes, and they're just like lyrically monsters. You know what I mean? And they're just like the dopest local rap group, like, you know what I mean, at that time. And they got a deal with Eminem underneath Shady Records, and you know, as time goes by, Joe Budden is not feeling the way business is handled under the Shady Records. You know, after releasing their album, it didn't go so well. Or I mean, it was a successful album, but it wasn't as successful as they wanted it to be. So you know what I mean. So Joe Budden, you know, he didn't want to continue working underneath Shady. Like he wasn't gonna do any music with Slaughterhouse until they got off Shady. But by the time that Slaughterhouse got off Shady, Joe Budden by then already retired from rap. You know, he wasn't rapping.
Has he only retired once?
Yeah, so far he's only retired once, and he's actually been like sticking with it
Retired,
too. So
retired.
yeah, so it's his last album was 2016. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
saw that. I was listening to that the other day. I was like, was it 6 fucking years?
yeah, 6 years ago, bro. I mean, I can't. That album is great, by the way.
Yeah.
Rage in the Machine.
I want
So-
another one. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so by that time Joe Budden retires. So two of the guys, King Crooked and Joel Ortiz, is like, so what's up, man? We got to keep this thing going. Let's keep the group going. What's going on? Royce says, listen, I'm not rapping. I'm not going on with the group unless Joe Budden is doing it, you know, because it's not the group without all 4 of us. So now that's 2 out and 2 ins. And so it's been over 10 years. And so the 2 guys, King Crooked and Joel Ortiz, are now coming out with the album together. Basically they're going to talk about the rise and the fall of Slaughterhouse. And now
Is that gonna be the concept? Like, yo,
Yeah.
this is how.
Yeah, the
This is how we
concept.
met.
Well,
This is how like.
yeah, it's just a structure. Like, listen, like y'all were left out. The fans were left out of the blue for so long. They're like, what happened? You know what I mean? You guys signed the Shady. Like that should be a big mark. You know, it should be up from there.
You
So,
think they're gonna take shots at him, at each other?
Well, they already released released one of the music videos, and one of them they do kind of take a shot at Joe, kind of like, yo, like Joe Budden retired. Royce the 5'9" doesn't want to rap unless Joe Budden raps. So where else is this supposed to go? So they were just, you know what I mean? They're like, they
I mean,
moved
are
it
these
on.
other people like successful rappers outside
yeah.
that group?
Yeah, they're all like household names. So like they could all sell out a pretty good show by themselves, just alone.
Let's just be honest. Who's been making the most money? It's fucking Joe Budden and Royce out of the other.
Yeah.
Let's
I
just be
mean,
honest, bro.
Ro-
and,
Ro-
the,
yeah.
and Joel Ortiz mentioned it too.
Mhm.
And it was like he's making his podcast money. I forgot what else he said,
Yeah.
but honestly,
He doesn't listen to the podcast.
no, but he
Because
was
it's
like,
not on Spotify.
no, but he was like, he's just sitting on his couch making millions. I forgot what it was that he said. But he was like,
Was it a line like a rap?
yeah.
A bar?
In
Yeah.
a sense, he was like, yo, like
I'm hating.
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Or I'm
yeah.
not sure if he was saying that Joe Budden was hating or if he
No.
was hating that.
no, he was hating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
like,
was-
like, I'm hating. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's making good money off of podcasts. I'm hating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically saying like, damn, like, psh, you know what I mean? Because like everyone went off to their own adventures, you know.
And from what I'm getting, it is like it's like, all right, well, everybody's making their own money off these old avenues, you know what I mean? But this is how we eat, is through rap, and you're kind of just keeping us from eating as well because you
Yeah.
guys don't want to.
Yeah.
Just because you guys are on your own feelings, I think it's more directed towards Joe. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't feelings. I mean, if you could get a bag and you don't have to do much effort and then talk shit
Yeah.
on the couch, like,
Mhm.
why? Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel. I'm old. I
Same
don't
here.
want to tour no more.
Same here.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. He's 40. He's 40. I mean, all these guys are 40. You know what I mean?
I think some of them are chasing that feeling, that spotlight that they had when there was a group, but they could easily form the group again and the spark
It's
cannot be
just-
there.
It's just a kind of like, I don't know, like maybe fake promise or not fake promise, but like false hope. Is just having these high hopes for no reason. Like maybe one day we'll get back together and we'll finally finish that one album that we owe Shady Records and put it out. But I don't think that album is ever gonna come out. You know what I mean? I don't think that album's gonna come out. So Joel Ortiz and King Crooked, they're taking it themselves to make an album together and basically shed light on the whole situation and just and then move on from that. Like, this is Slaughterhouse is over. You know what I mean? Slaughterhouse is over. But
Just to write the last chapter.
yeah,
of the book, you know?
yeah. But the backside of this is that Joe Budden feels a way that they're making an album, and Royce is feeling a way that they're making an album.
Because they're still putting it under Slaughterhouse.
I don't know what they're putting as under, but the picture, I'm thinking the picture of the cover is like is their logo of the pig on fire. Cause
Yeah,
they're,
Maybe they're upset because they're gonna pretty much say their side of the story, and since they don't
Yeah.
want to rap, they can't put their 2 cents
Yeah.
in. You know.
but what I wanted to get your guys' opinion was like, who's in the right, who's in the wrong.
I don't know enough to decide, but I want to say they're both right.
Like let's say someone from here retires from podcasting,
I mean, we had one.
Yeah. Well, let's just say another one.
I mean,
and then one other person's like, you know what? Well, I don't want to pod unless that person's podding, because then this is not a podcast without that person podding. And then y'all decide, all right, well, then we're gonna do this without y'all then, and then those two people will now feel away. That,
I mean, if they don't
yeah.
want to be part of it, then it is what
Yeah.
it is.
Wouldn't
You can't feel mad if you're not
Right.
willing to, contribute to it.
Well, I guess saying like not want to be a part of it, but like saying like you won't do it unless it's the whole package.
Here's the thing, bro. Let's just put it with us, bro. Like, if one person leaves and is like, yo, I don't want to do this
Mhm.
slides. I'm done with the podcast. I want to do slides with
Mhm.
podcast. And somebody else leaves, like, you know what? If he's not
Doing
part
it.
of the thing, well, then it's not a slide through podcast. You know, it's just
Mhm.
slide through is all of us. You know what I mean? And so I'm out too.
Mm-hmm.
They have their rights to go ahead and feel like then no, man, you guys can't be putting shit out because we built this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if it was you guys' choice to leave, then who the fuck are we to just go ahead and just not
Continue.
keep this shit moving? Like,
Mm-hmm.
that was your fucking choice.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's
Honestly, you can't really blame Joel and Crooked for continuing. You know what I mean? Because it's been over
you can't.
10 years.
But also, why it take this fucking long? Also, I don't know what the conversation. I don't know how close
Yeah.
they were. Like, but I mean, like,
But I guess it's been over 10 years, and throughout those 10 years, there's always been like, maybe we will. Oh, I think we are. Oh, probably not. Or probably, yeah. Always little, little high hopes here and there, You always like thought like, oh, maybe they're going to come back, or maybe they're not. So,
but Joe Budden retired 6 years ago.
yeah.
Go ahead. Okay.
No, I was gonna say that
Yeah.
they're not giving them high hopes. They
Yeah.
just said we're done, and they're hoping it will kick off again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. But I just hope this, maybe, hopefully, I doubt it, but hopefully Joe Budden raps again. Because he's like one of my favorite artists, and I would like to hear what he has to say. You know what I mean? Rap wise, but I don't think we're gonna see that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see that.
But
man.
if anything,
I mean, if you
It
show
would be
big
the
enough
people
back
from
to
his own group.
anybody, like they're bound to do it.
Mm-hmm.
it would be dope if we did. But I don't know.
Start a
I
petition.
feel like everybody would just talk him out of it right now.
Yeah, Yeah, his homies was telling him to chill. He wanted to talk shit on his pod, but his homies were just like, chill. Y'all don't even say it. Don't even say it.
Take the perk. Take the perk.
Take a break. Yeah.
Just take a perk, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I'm happy that I'm getting music as a fan. I'm happy I'm getting music. I'm getting bars. You know what I mean? They're shedding light on this. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? They do owe it to the fans to say like what really happened, or different sides of the story. So I'm excited for this project that they're working on, and they're coming out with episodes like behind the scenes and all that stuff. So it's just really interesting so far. And like
I read the comments in the video,
Mhm.
bro, and to my surprise, I thought there was gonna be hate in there, and I was like, nah, we deserve this, yo. It's about time we knew what was going on. It was just like a
Yeah.
lot of love on that shit
Yeah.
too, like.
yeah, it's just crazy.
So it's like, all right, well, it seems
Yeah.
like everybody's on their side for it. So
Exactly, man. There was supposed to be really, I feel like the original Griselda, they were supposed to put that type of style on the map and be like lyrical rap belongs here too, same as pop or trap or whatever.
Yeah.
This shit belongs as there should be a spotlight on this just as much as that style. So I feel like they were supposed to be that original ones to bring that lyrical style, but unfortunately, you know what I mean, that happened, and these
Yeah.
guys came along, and yeah.
and they see the success, they're probably like, man,
Yeah.
fuck, bro. Like,
Yeah,
look,
like this
look.
is what Slaughterhouse should have been.
Yeah, yeah.
Because now they all
Yeah,
got
that's
their
real.
own. They all got their own thing. They got their own labels now, and they're making moves, crazy moves. Like that's what Slaughterhouse should have been. Low key, what G Unit should have been. So
It's dope.
yeah. So interesting,
So,
interesting to see.
I
Yeah,
mean, we'll see what happens.
we'll see what happens, man.
Can't
We'll see,
pick
man.
sides yet. But yeah, before we tune out, what gets you guys up at night? I mean, in the
Keep us
morning.
up?
Yeah,
Keeps
no,
us-
what gets you up in the morning?
Like
Like,
Like, be like,
motivational
fuck
wise.
yeah, like I'm going to go get this bread or whatever. What makes you get up in the morning other than be like, fuck, I gotta go to work? Like,
I don't get up
obviously,
like
we
that.
gotta get up to go to work, but I mean, what motivates you to keep going like every day?
I start slapping music immediately.
Music gets you up.
Yeah, music gets me in the
Yeah,
mood.
bro.
It's like, all right, man.
Honestly,
gotta go
I
to
have a morning song. It's Biggie Smalls "Juicy."
For real?
Yeah, I always start my day off with that song.
That's great. I start
Yeah.
my day off like before I even get in the car. I was like, yo, let me slap like some little R&B, some little smooth shit.
I got
But by the time I get in the car, I need to get like some UK drill type of like
Yeah.
some trap heartbeat type shit. Bro, to
Yeah,
get my day
yeah. I
going.
mean, I don't know where my music taste goes after throughout the day, but I just know I started off with Biggie Smalls "Juicy" every time. It was all a dream. You know what I mean? That's just my always like song I start with. It just has like that nice
That's
feeling
your theme
vibe. Like,
song?
that is my fucking theme song, bro.
By the beat, man.
Yeah.
No, yeah, for sure. If it wasn't for music, bro, I'd definitely just probably be like just going through the motions, bro.
Wake and bake. Wake and bake.
big.
Nah, I can't wake and bake no more.
Yeah, man, that
I
was
mean,
your
you
thing,
can.
man.
I mean, you can.
That was your
Nah,
thing.
That was your thing, though. I remember when you would wake up and you'd bake it.
You bake it. Slap a song, you'd be smoking in your car. Like,
What about you, Ricky?
I don't know.
And
Just,
just the fact that you got blessed with another day, or what?
pretty much, man. Just
Because
close.
I don't wake up being like, yo, I'm happy to go to work, but I also don't wake up dreading work either.
Well, I mean, I don't get up be like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm going to work. It's just, I don't know. Just
honestly, every time
just
I go
the
to
fact that I'm comfortable getting up at fucking
whatever
5 in the
time,
morning,
yeah.
4:30 in the morning, and just be full of energy. But like,
Right.
all right,
Yeah.
the fact that I'm able to do it, like, okay,
Yeah.
bet. Like, not everybody's doing this shit, you know. And I don't feel tired, and I don't feel bad about it, you know.
Honestly, though, every time I go to work, the only thing I really like mainly think about is like how many days left till payday. It's like the next payday. Just like, all right, 13 days till
Can't
payday.
stop.
Next day, 12 days till payday.
You get direct deposit,
Yeah.
and if payday lands on a weekend, you know you're getting that shit early.
Hell yeah. Like payday.
It's like, oh,
There's how
payday's
many
on
days till
Sunday,
payday?
but oh, I'm gonna get that shit on Friday.
5 days till payday. Payday.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What
man.
Else? What else, man? What else you guys want to talk about? 53 seconds left.
52 seconds left.
It's March, man. I hope everybody has a good March.
It's March.
It's
that's
gonna
right.
be a long
It's a
month,
big-
so no fucking excuses.
I think the time changes this month, doesn't
Oh
it?
hell yeah, we
Or
gotta
is it
I think
get
on the
more
third
sunlight.
week, right?
More sunlight, less sleep.
Yeah.
Is it?
No,
It goes back?
We lose an hour.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
To be honest, I still think it's
so when
Yeah, it's
sun-
all the same.
well, it goes back an hour or it goes
Yeah.
forward an
Remember
hour.
they just reminded me of this shit on the drive over here. Like, they were like, they were trying to vote to like get rid of daylight savings.
I remember that.
I think
Like,
we
what the
should.
fuck?
I would vote against it. Would you vote against it?
I mean, what would the standard time be? Like, it depends on what time the sunset would be. If
I'll
the
tell you
sunset
what,
is at 7, then I'm okay. If the sunset is at 5 and it's gonna stick like that forever, then nah, fuck no.
No. Fuck
Well,
five.
basically, that's what it is, right? To give you more sunlight or less.
It was
Sunlight,
for farmers.
right?
It was for
That's what it
farmers
is.
and shit,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I like my sun. Dude, honestly, I wasn't complaining when the sunset hit at fucking 8 p.m.
No, me neither.
That's what
Me
we're going
neither.
to, right?
Yeah, me neither.
That's what we're going to,
In
right?
the summertime.
Yeah, in the
yeah.
summertime.
It's going to gradually build up to like the 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Like 8:15 is when it finally gets dark. All right, we get it.
Yeah,
Jeez, man. Just told us to
bud.
leave already.
That's what gets me up in the morning.
That's
Ricky. That shit right there.
Like, welcome back to reality, motherfucker.
Fuck, that's
You are
crazy.
not a billionaire.
I'll be having some crazy dreams lately too, but that's for the next episode.
Oh,
Bro,
shit.
eat ice cream before going to sleep. Trust me, crazy.
I
ice cream.
tried, it doesn't work. When you told me that shit, I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, you ever try to go back to your dream? Oh, hell no.
All the time. All the time.
You seen the post was like he takes the group chat like, yo, bro, this guy just try to shoot me in my dreams, man. Let's all ride out. All right. All the homies fall asleep.
You got to charge your ankle monitor, bro.
Yo, you gotta go home, fam, and pass your curfew. All right, man. Well,
Till next time.
yeah, man. We appreciate everybody listening, man. Shout out to all the subscribers. You know what I mean? Everyone who
Shout
checks
to
us
everybody
out.
supports us.
That
Yeah.
follows us on Instagram, you know what I mean? At Slide Through Podcast, you know what I mean? On the Twitter as well. Yeah, man, we thank y'all, man. We're going to,
Appreciate
you know what I
it.
mean? We're going to try to do something for the city, man. We're going to try to keep it pushing,
Yes,
evolving.
sir. Hell yeah.
You know? Till next time, man. Y'all stay safe out there. Stay dangerous, too. Slide Through.
Hey, Kat, can you tell the people where they can get their Slide Through Podcast merch?
Absolutely. So y'all gonna go over to the Slide Through Podcast IG, click on that conglomerate by the sea.com link. Go on to the left side, that sandwich bar, click on that. Click on the Slide Through Podcast clothing. Then you're gonna scroll down to that image where you see the Slide Through Podcast crew neck. Click on that, and there you go. You see the sizes small through 2X. Thank y'all for the support.